Welcome to this week's edition of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Mr. Jason Bangers.
And this week we're going to talk about the fantastic Mooer PE100 effects unit. I'm going to pass you over to Jay and he's going to tell you a bit about it.
Fantastic, eh? Okay, well, on our previous video you might have seen the mighty Boss BR digital recorder. Now this little thing here I did purchase before the Boss, but I got this and I thought, damn, that Boss does so much more than this does. Now they've both got their quirks and they've both got their uses. Out of the two though, I kind of prefer this one. Build quality is stunning. It's really, really heavy. I know in the old days when we used to sell TVs, we'd put sand in them and bricks. And like hi-fi gear, you'd put a brick in them or a bit of lead, wouldn't you? Yeah. People go, cool, feel away at that, that's quality. But what I mean by this is this thing's mainly constructed out of metal. It's got a plastic back, but a real good, solid plastic back, not a cheap, crappy thing. And it's really, really nice quality. And I have to tell you that the screen and everything on here is very clear and concise. Now, I'd like to tell you all the sounds, drum rhythms and everything are already on YouTube. So you will find the videos of the Mooer PE100 on YouTube explaining everything about how to use it, how to get the sounds and such forth. But we're not here to tell you that. I'm going to tell you about things that you probably didn't know, probably won't know until you actually buy it. Now for me, what's really important with a mobile product like this or a portable unit is battery life. I think you'll agree that that's quite an important thing, because you're stuck again in the back of the car on your way to a rehearsal or at the rehearsal waiting for the rest of the band to turn up, and you're practicing, right, because you've got, say, your iPod and you've got an auxiliary in the back here, so you plug your 3.5 from your headphone socket out of your phone, your iPod into there, and then you dial up the sound, a guitar sound of whatever you like, and bang, you're away playing straight away. Or you can just get a drum beat up and have a little rehearsal just to loosen up your fingers, so get them all loose, ready for your rehearsal. However, just like the Boss BR digital recorder, this takes slightly different to AAA batteries, AAAs, not AA's, and they're, it gives you about 3 volts in total. And we have on the side, on the back even, a 9 volt DC input. But the thing is, you can't plug it into the wall when you're out and about. You can in your rehearsal studio, but in the back of the car, on a train, on a plane, you can't do that. And my problem with this thing, again, Mooer and Boss, the battery life from beginning to absolute flat with a pair of headphones on is around 5 to 10 minutes.
That's just terrible.
It's no good, is it? It's just no good, and I can't stress enough how important the battery life is on something that is actually mobile, portable. Now, Simon, switch that on for me.
Well, this is the problem I've got with the Mooer, because I don't know how to switch it on. Because there's no on-off switch. There
isn't.
Jay's let me into a secret though, because actually there's 2 ways of switching it, and I'll go with the first way. The first way is you put the jack socket into the unit.
Jeff's left it on the floor.
Oh dear. Oh, that Jeff, he just doesn't coil up the leads properly. So there we go, plug the socket in.
Yep, on it comes, tilt it forward a bit more so
there we go, should be able to see the screen. We'll flash one up behind as well so you can see.
Yeah.
But there you go, so that's how you switch it on, so not ideal.
So why is that a problem then, Si?
Well,
if you're going to plug a guitar in, why is that a problem? Because if you're just going to plug a guitar in...
Yeah, I suppose you plug a guitar in, it's fine, but if you want to just edit the sounds on this device, normally you just switch it on if you could, and then edit, but you've got to plug a jack socket in.
Oh, so if you're say sitting on a train, you've got headphones in and you want to change the algorithms or something.
Yeah, change your sounds or tweak them.
You can't do it unless you've got a lead in.
Yep, got to plug the lead in.
So one would have to bring a jack, and then, because I guess if you plug a jack in the input to switch it on, because you don't want to plug an instrument in.
No.
It's probably going to hum, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a problem because, you know, you've got people on the train, there's a big smell, it's no good.
No, I mean it's going to hum, make a noise.
Oh, that kind of hum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I get you now. God, dear me. Well, I'm going to go on to that.
Jeff's laughing.
Oh, Jeff's cracking one up there. It's probably why you can't call the leads properly.
So because you've got to plug a lead in just to switch it on, haven't you? That's daft, isn't it? Whereas this one, you do actually get a power supply with it, whereas the Bosch you don't. Jeff passes the power supply, buddy. So what I'll do is when Jeff passes me that, I'll show you something different. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Oh, Jeff hasn't plugged it in, has he?
I've plugged it in.
Oh, dear.
Have we got any plugs down here?
I'll pass it over to Jeff. Give me the small end. Let's see what we can do.
Jeff, can you plug this in somewhere, mate?
You just can't get the staff, can you?
He's operating the camera, I'll have to do it.
Oh, dear.
Is that going to reach?
Just about. We move it over a little tad here.
Jeff, you should be doing this.
God, have we got ignition?
Just can't get the staff, can you? Oh, I struggle getting up and down seas. I'm a bit of a cripple. I'm a lot of a cripple.
Shall we give it a go?
Yeah. There you go, look. So with the power supply, it's on. And it's on all the time. You can't turn it off. It's got a tap delay, which is useful for drum beats, because it's got rhythms section, so you've got drums on here. And you can change the speed, the BPM, by so if you, I'll tell you that I'm pretty good at tempos, and you can probably measure this. That's about 125 BPM. Mustang Sally! That's about right, it's about 125. So tap, 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 tap. And if you want to play Mustang Sally, which everyone wants to play these days, don't they? You will have that drum. You find the proper beat, which is kind of like a dum, ta, dum, dum, ta, and you will find it, and that'll be at the right tempo.
What were you saying about the drum beats though? Didn't you say they're a little bit busy?
God. If you're a rhythm guitarist, it might be alright for you. If you're a lead guitar player, it might be a bit of a problem. What I'm saying is rhythm guitar can be like, if you're in a Motown funk, will be alright. The drummer on here is on acid. There ain't a straight down beat on here. It is like everything has got a drum fill, everything has got a solo. There's about 3 beats on there that are probably usable, and by that I mean you can play along to it without wanting to kick its teeth in. See, it drives you up the wall. I mean, if you had a drummer like that on stage, you'd kick him in the nuts, man. You'd tell him to go and get some more lessons, learn to groove, man. We want a groove, not which is what you get from these drum beats on here. I'm not going to play them to you because there's millions of videos explaining that on YouTube. Yeah. We just kind of wanted to show you the bad things about it, which we're not negative, don't get me wrong. I'd definitely advise, I think brand spanking new, this was 40 quid. Same price I paid for the Boss second hand. Now this was brand new in a box. 40 quid, bargain. Hang on a minute, are you cold?
Yeah.
It's cold in here. Jeff, turn the fire on, mate, can you? That's that switch over there, just, you got it? That one.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit high.
It's lovely. Turn it down a little bit, mate.
I can't see, Jeff.
Jeff, turn it down a bit.
Blimey.
That's better.
Yeah, it'll catch fire for you. Oh, you had it a bit high, didn't he? Blimey. Oh dear.
I don't know if you can see that because the fire's a bit mad. But I think we've covered it, so haven't we, really? It's got a power supply that comes with it. It's got a fantastic built-in tuner. I don't know if you can see that from here. I'm scared to hold it up to the camera because we've got so many lights in here. It will lux out the camera of the reflection, and it'll actually drop the lux on the camera because I've got it on auto. I'll try it. If it dips down, then you know why. But there's a nice tuner on there. It's really active and responsive. But again, like people with all your tuners, you must sometimes crank up all your tones and your volume. Especially on bass. If you're going to use a guitar tuner with a bass guitar, don't just turn the volume up, turn your bass up all the way, and any other tones you've got, just give it as much level as you can, and it can read it, okay? Because my mate Shaggy plugged the bass in and he couldn't get the damn thing to recognise AE or anything, and I was confused, and I went, oh, hang on a minute, and we cranked up all the bass and the mids, and then it worked a treat. But other than that, it does so much more. You've got wires on here, delays, amps, modulation, ring modulation.
Do like a bit of ring modulation.
Delays, reverbs. There's so much on here I don't even know how to use. And these buttons, by the way, I've just got to say, well, so you explain them buttons on there, man.
Well, they're all touch sensitive, which is fantastic.
So all in all, it's a great product. I highly recommend it for the money. I think it's superb.
Good piece of kit.
Yeah, I think that just about concludes it, don't you?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, so for this edition of Take the Fear Out the Gear, from me, Jason Bangers, I say goodbye.
And for me, Mr. Chumley Warner, goodbye.
We'll see you again soon, guys. Take care.
See ya.